Hello Persona friend, my name is Ega and you are listening to Persona Talk. In this episode, I want to talk about some quotes from Mr. Robot. One of my favorite series and I'm sure it will always be one of my favorite. I talked about this series in my Talk videos on YouTube before. And I said I will talk about Mr. Robot again and this is it, my friend. Well, I didn't realize it before, but me calling Persona friend is probably influenced by Mr. Robot. Because I love this series so much and still upset it ends. Alright, so this is just a part of the quotes that I like. I will need a long time, like a really long time if I have to talk about all of them. So let's just talk about my favorites. The first one is from the last episode of Mr. Robot. It's about changing the world and you have to see how Rami Malek, the character Elliot, said it. It is so inspiring. So here it goes. What if changing the world was just about being here? By showing up no matter how many times we get told we don't belong. By staying true even when we are shamed into being false. By believing in ourselves, even when we are told we are too different. And if we all held on to that, if we refuse to budge and fall in line, if we stood our ground for long enough, just maybe, the world can't help but change around us. Oh my god, it touched my heart every single time, never fail. A lot of people dream about changing the world. I'm one of them, and hopefully a better one. But we also think it's not an easy thing to do. It's not a small thing. We need to think big, dream big, and act big to change the world. And not just anyone can do it. But this quote means that we all can change the world. Changing the world is for every one of us. We all can change the world just by being here. We don't need to do something so big to leave our name in history. But we just need to be here, present in this moment, really being here, and stay true to ourselves. This small act is actually not that easy as well. To stay true no matter what we face is not an easy thing to do. But if we get to do it, I agree that we can change the world around us. And my other favorite quote I want to share with you is this. Dream. You gotta find out the future you're fighting for. Sometimes you gotta close your eyes and really envision that shit, bro. If you like it, then it's beautiful. If you don't, then you might as well fade the fuck out right now. Okay, dream. This single word is one of my favorite words. Somehow it has connection with the first quote about dreaming of changing the world. But yeah, we are free to dream. So dream big. Don't be afraid to dream big. Dream is something that will make us motivated and cannot wait for the future, for tomorrow. And if we don't have dream, then we won't know what we are fighting for. And we might even not fighting for anything. We are not looking forward to anything. And that is just a waste of our life. We need to have a dream and a beautiful dream. And if you're not happy with your dream, just change it. Have a dream that will make you happy to get up each morning. And the last quote I want to share here is this one. Are you a 1 or a 0? That is the question you have to ask yourself. So this quote is really short, not as long as the other two, but you get the message, right? Well, in Mr. Robot, this question is more about being a doer or not. But for me, when I hear this, it has a bigger meaning. Are you a 1 or a 0? You have to know the answer yourself, because in life, we basically will come down to only two choices in life. To do or not to do. Live or not to live. Love or not to love. Cry or not to cry. Give up or not give up, even to be alive or not to be alive. But in conclusion, it's really about being a doer or not, a doer or a quitter. So in the end, are you a 1 or a 0? Okay, that's all for this episode. Thank you for listening. Let's share love, happiness, and positivity.